Hello loves, and welcome to Bree's Project Book. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. And if you're returning BPB member, welcome back. Loves, kisses, and hugs to you all. Today is video 2 in my Organized February series. Last week was video 1, which I shared how I would be updating my multi-purpose room. We will be organizing, updating, and also some structural additions will be added. If you missed that video 1, I will link it in the iCard above. Today, I will be updating my junk drawer. Now, most people like to call it a knick-knack drawer or utility drawer, but it's all the same. It's a drawer in which small, occasional, useful items are stored that you can get to quickly. So we're going to go ahead and get started here in the multi-purpose room junk drawer. So last week, guys, you've seen how this drawer and the bottom cabinet looked. It was a mess. So we're going to work on this. This is not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty all of this out of here. I want to change over to these acrylic organizers that I purchased from Amazon. They were for my office years ago and for my craft room, and they work very well for drawer organizers. And I thought, since I had them, I think they were 25 pieces in a set for like $25 or so. And if you're interested, I will have that link in my Amazon store if you're interested in these. But there were quite a few variety sizes and pieces that you can customize your organization in your drawer. And I thought these would be perfect. They're durable. If something gets spilled down in here, it won't harm anything or anything like that. So we'll be using these. So we're going to clear out all of this, and then we're going to take out this foam board that I created to have some dividers in the drawers about, let's say, several years back. So we're going to lift this out. Now, I did this in a way that I can just basically, once I take all this stuff out, I can just lift these cardboards right out of the drawer. So this will be an easy deconstruction, and then we will start putting in our organizers. So I pulled the drawer open so you can really see what's in here. So it's divided in several areas. We have over here supposed to be the paint kind of section that I had, and then we had rubber gloves and different spackles went here, and then some wood repair. This was the admin stuff with your pens and staplers and box cutters and markers, and then we had batteries over here and scissors there, and then all up here was where your nails and command strips and things in that nature went. So we're going to keep the same kind of setup, but we're going to do it with the organizers. So I'm going to take all this out of here, and we're going to put this on fast forward, and we're going to go ahead and get it done. Okay, everybody, I have everything out. So if this goes as planned, I should be able to just lift this out of here. And look like maybe some glue may have seeped in here, but we're going to try to hopefully, it's lifting out in some parts, but not in others. So we're just going to have to take it part. Okay, so we have everything out of our drawers. So now we're going to put in some drawer liners. I purchased this drawer liner from Lowe's several years back. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I had to cut it in 1.5 sheets because it wasn't wide enough to cover the whole drawer. Okay, so that is there. So the first bin we are going to put in, our first organizer we're going to put in, are these cute little bins here that I purchased from At Home, I believe it was. No, it was from Home Goods. They're called Bingo. You can see that. And they're so cute. I love using these. They're a nice size, nice width. I use these several times throughout my home, and I love them. I think they make great bins for this drawer. So, and they fit perfectly, 2 of them. So we put 2 of those there. And then we're going to start down here at the bottom. And we have the, not the smallest, but this is next to the smallest organizers in that set of drawer organizers that I purchased from Amazon. And there's another here. And it's a tight fit, which is good because that means that it won't lift up. It's a snug fit, I should say. So that's good. That means it won't lift up at all. Put another one here. And then we have a bigger one that's in that set, which go right here in the middle. And on the side, we have another long one that we're going to place here. It's another tight fit. Hopefully it will fit in here. Yep, nice and tight. See, that means this won't lift up too much. It will be nice and tight. And then we have the smallest size here that will fit right up here at the top. Let's see if we're lucky that this will fit. Another tight fit here. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we have these nice little jars that comes with these tops, and these are some great jars to put in your nails or tacks or things of that nature. And we're going to put these right on top. And I believe this will be it. Okay, everyone, we had to do some minor changes. The bins that I had on the side here was a tad too tall, and it started to scrape on the top of the bin when I closed the drawer. So I had to find another organizer, and this one is the one I'm going to use. It's pretty long, which is okay, and it fits very nicely in the slot here, and we still have a space down here and a space here to grow. So I'm thinking that will be good. Now I was also thinking about labeling each of these sections. Not sure if I want to do that, but I think it's a good idea because just in case we're empty, a space is empty and we don't know what was there, at least we have a label there to let us know what was in that spot. So we're going to go ahead and do some labels, and then I will come right back. Okay, everything is labeled except for over here. I didn't label this because this is more of a miscellaneous area, so these compartments will be compartmentalized inside other containers. So that's the reason why I did not label this. But we have a wall hanging kit here, markers and pens, batteries for DNC, batteries for AA. We have our admin tools, and up under that we have stationery where we can use on both sides, so if we need it we have a bigger area there. And then we have tools like screwdrivers and wrench and things of that nature. And then these are command strips. We have small, medium, and large. And these are the different size nails. You can see that it's gotten a little dark here. So there's a small nails, medium nails, large, and then tacks over here. And then we have a space over here for screws. I get a container for that. And then that is it, everyone. So this is what we have. Now we're going to go ahead and put everything in its rightful place, and then we are done. Okay, everyone, we have everything out of that drawer, and I wanted to share with you what all came out of this drawer. As you can see, they're in piles, in categories, so they can be easily placed in the organizers. And I also wanted to share with you a little tip here. Little plastic envelopes I purchased from Amazon several years back when I was doing a lot of traveling, and these are great for those traveling regulations that you put your little bottles in and things of that nature. And I thought, since I had so many of them, I can use them to compartmentalize these little small pieces inside the drawer. And I thought this was a great idea. We have bits and bobs here. We have screws. We have all kinds of screws in there. So we put them in, separated them in little plastic bags. And then we have furniture pads. But what I want to share with you is to compartmentalize inside a little bag like this. Because bits and bobs is really generalizing. It's just every little small thing that you want to put in here. But if you want to even separate it more, I use these little plastic bags, and I wrote on the plastic bag what these are, and it says spacers for this one, and this goes in the bits and bob bag. And then we have these shelf dowels, and they also goes in there. And then we have some metal shelf dowels that we place in here also. So now we have those little items separated because we always are using or looking for those items. So now they're easily to pull out of here anytime I need it, and they're all together. So I just wanted to share you guys that little tip. Okay, everyone, we're going to put this on fast forward, and I'm going to put some of these things in here, and then we're going to take a little tour. Okay, everyone, we are completed with our utility drawer. Now I'm going to go through this quickly so you know what's in here. Right at the very top, at the right hand, you will see 4 jars. In 3 of those jars, we have nails at different sizes, small, medium, and large. The last jar are for our eye hooks. And if you don't know what eye hooks is, these are nice little hooks that we put in the wall, and you can attach a wire or any kind of other thing to hang something or to attach something. Very useful. Right here in this section is where we have our command hooks. We have very large command hooks, and we have your command hooks that you have usually around the house. Here in this cup in the center, we have these smaller command hooks of different sizes, and in this cup we have strips, command strips, and then in this cup we have those items that just we find on the floor or inside under the drawer or inside a cabinet. Who knows? But you know what I'm talking about. Those pieces you find on the floor and don't know where they belong to. We put them right in here until we can locate or find out where they belong. Right here in this section is the miscellaneous section, and we have those 3 pouches. And then down here in the bottom, we have gloves, twist ties, and rubber bands. And at the bottom of that, we have our framing kit or picture hanging kit. In the center, we have our admin section. We have our markers, pens, pencils, scissors. And on top of that, we have our Post-it notes and writing pad. And then in this cup, we have paper clips. On the side of that, we have our little house tools that I always reach for. Pliers, small flashlight, a little brush, wood repair kit. We have box cutters. Down at the bottom of that, we have our batteries, all different sizes of batteries we have here, and then our glue. This probably will change just a little bit. The actual structure of it would be the same, but how it is styled would be different. This being open like this in certain areas is a little disturbing to me. I don't like it completely open like this, but for anybody else who is doing a utility drawer, this is fine. It's easy to access, easy to see what you need, and you can just quickly grab and go. These things that's open like this is very busy to me, what they call a organized junk. That's what it looks like to me. So I probably will put this inside of a pretty box and have them standing up or what have you, so I can put it here. This probably would be in a pretty box also, and this batteries, those will probably be inside some kind of battery storage container or something like that. You will see that if I change it come to tour. Well, that would do it for me, guys. I hope this helped you to organize or create or even update your utility drawer. Now, the utility drawer is a personal thing. It all depends on what your family needs are and what you require in your utility drawer. This is video 2 in my series in the multi-purpose room project, and we're moving along. So next week you will see another project. This will be over several weeks, guys, until it's completely done and we will have a tour. So I hope you guys will stick with me, and I will see you next week. And until then, loves, kisses, and hugs. See you soon. Smooches.